Charlie Matthew, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Well, give me 1 second. Welcome again, everybody, to another edition of Reading a Comic Book with Jesse P. Cavanaugh. Today, we're reading a Marvel comic book. Back from, I believe this is an ancient one. This is from the 80s. So, this is what it looks like. It's a couple pages. Why is that shit upside down? That shit's upside down, but then all of a sudden. So wait a minute. Why is this shit up? I don't get why it's upside down. Oh, wait a minute. So there's 2 comic books on one. All right. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna read the Wolverine comic, part 8 of 8. Wow. All right. We're gonna be reading this in just I'm just trying to make sure, like. So I guess the upside down thing is really, really hard to understand. I mean, that looks like it's Wolverine right there. It's really hard. We may not read this one because it's really difficult to understand. And until I figure it out, I don't want to mess it up and then be like, oh, well, I don't, I'm reading the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put it back in its case. I'll pick out another one and I'll edit the video, title, and all that shit. I mean, the great issue. It looks like I got to figure it out my personal self. We're just gonna pick. Let's see. We're picking out of like 375 fucking comic books. First one that comes out. Fuck, man. My bad, everybody. This is not what I thought was going to happen. All right. So, this is the what is it? Wolverine. It's just the Marley. We're going to read this. You're okay. So let's get into it before we waste any more anyone's time. Wolverine. Previously, born with heightened senses, retractable claws, and an incredible healing factor, the man known as Logan was subject to a procedure that bonded an unbreakable metal to a skeleton, making him an even more formidable warrior. Following the events of a Messiah complex, Wolverine was tasked by Cyclops to hunt down and take out the shape-shifting Mystique by any means necessary. Wolverine was eager to take up the hunt, not just because of Mystique's recent betrayal of the X-Men, but also because of his history the two share. In the 1920s, the two ran a group of criminals and grifters in Kansas City. And in the present day, Wolverine finds himself hunting Mystique throughout the Middle East. 1921, Kansas City. Well, what? Well, what do you think? What do you mean? What do I think? It's a Federal Reserve Bank, and you want to rob it with a gang of two big grifters and circus freaks? You're off your rocker, Raven. You know how much money they got in there, Logan? You know what they're buy for us? Freedom. Freedom from the dirty grind. Daily grind. No more of these plebes and their petty assets. We can move away and I get a place of our own. I hear upstate New York is nice. Are you even listening to me, Copper? Here, pull me closer. What? They're making out. He grabs her butt. Straight, you two. Our apologies, officer. You have a good evening now. What is it that scares you, Logan? It's not this job. I think it's the thought that we might actually pull it off. The idea of settling down, that's what really scares you. To hell with it, Raven. If you want to do it, then let's do it. But just don't blame me. when the whole thing blows up on our faces. The president, the Iraqi province of Al Anabar. This is ridiculous. Why are we sitting out here waiting like this? If this infidel wants to die, then I'll go shoot him in the head and be done with it. Sit down, Jasmine, you fool. Jasmine, you fool. Believe me when I say you could sooner shoot down the moon than kill this man. I was there in 85 when the Russians tried to sending men into the mountains by the truckload. By the time the war was finished, all of Afghanistan was littered with their bones, and Logan yet lived. Logan fears no pain, shows no mercy, and above all else cannot be stopped. So we will just sit here and wait, just like he asked, and hope that when he gets what he wants, he'll leave us be, and we might live to serve Allah another day. It's funny. People think just because you got a healing factor, you must mean you don't feel pain. Unfortunately, that ain't never been the case. Every gunshot, stabbing, beating, burning, every bit of damage I've done to my body over the years, I felt it all. But even worse is the feeling that comes when my body starts to knit itself back together, growing new flesh, new never endings. You can't imagine the agony. And then comes the constant ache that comes from having a skeleton laced with the unbreakable metal. That ain't no picnic either. Over the years, I've tried everything to deal with the pain: acupuncture, Hindu medicine, Atlantean water therapy, alien painkillers, nothing helps. Eventually, I just had to accept the simple fact that it hurts like hell being me. Click. Get Mystique. The day before. So let me make sure I got this straight. You want us to help you blow yourself up? Yes. You are hunting someone? Yes. A lot has changed over the years since we fought together, but some things they never change, do they? Logan is still a hunter of men. And you? I tell you, Logan, that seems a strange way to pay you back for saving my life all those years. It won't kill me, Murdad. You know what? You know that. I just want to look like I'm dead. During the war against the Russians, the Americans called me a freedom fighter. Now they call me an insurrectionist and a terrorist. But I am still just fighting the same old fight. Listen to me, Murad. Murad, if anyone is harmed while you are helping me, if any American soldier gets so much as a flesh wound, then I promise you I will come back here and rectify the mistake I made by ever saving your life. Ah, it is so great to see you again, old friend. Would you like more tea before we blast you to hell? Give me 1 second. freedom fighter or a terrorist. Either way, I know Murdad's honor demands that he follow my plan to the letter, and he does. First, he gives me enough C4 to charbroil myself. Then he and his boys use some stolen police IDs to get me to a security gate and turn me over to the military. What you got there, fellas? Suicide bomber. Needs to be identified. Geez, this one's fresh from the oven, ain't he? Well, I'll take him from here. And that gets me into the heart of the Baghdad's military diplomatic headquarters, and one step closer to Mystique. Beds. Skink. Grrr. Oh. What the hell is that smell? Is something burning? How did he get in here? You fight enough ninjas, you start to pick up a few of their tricks. But you ought to know better than anyone about hiding in plain sight. Right, Mystique? There are armed men right outside that door. Tell me, Logan, is it worth killing American soldiers just to get your hands on me? You tell me, Raven, is it worth pissing away your dignity, hiding behind innocence, just to avoid facing me? You don't live to be our age without knowing when to pick and choose your battles, do you, Logan? Maybe so. But the Mystique I know never ran from a fight. She was a lot of things. Sure, a thief, assassin, backstabber, betrayer, piss poor mother, terrorist, whore, but never a bald-faced coward. This is your X-Men seek training at work, right? This is how you teach you to go add your opponent into a fight. Yeah, is it working? Not a bit. And they're fighting. Thuck. Thunk. Shoo. Don't you do it. Wake up, boys. Time to earn your keep. Right in there. He already tried to gut me. I'm pretty sure Al Qaeda sent him. Drop the weapon. Hands above your head. Do it now. Look, son, I know you all don't get paid enough for this sort of mess, so I'm sorry. But what's fixing to happen? Don't let it shake your self-confidence. Bam, bam, bam. Wowie, check it out, dude. Man, oh man. What I wouldn't give to high five alone with a woman like that. Oh my God. 5 minutes is all that. Is that all you need? Surely we can do better than that. And I don't know about you guys, but I like get kind of rough. Sort of like this. Pshaw, boom. Is it fixed? What? The truck is a fix. Well, it still revs a little high and leaks coolant, but good enough. Dude, Mrs. December just stole our truck. Not this time, Mystique. Damn it, you're not getting away from me again. I take out the grunts without inflicting any permanent damage, just a few swollen jaws and sore gonads. It's Mystique's who got the real hurt coming. She screwed me over for the very last time. No more of her betrayals. No more skipping out before facing the music. No more leaving innocence behind to take the fall. Nothing left for her to do now. Except die. And she's had that coming for years. Everybody down on the floor and close your yaps, or else we start squirting metal. This is a robbery. But Mr. Buttersworth, you're the bank president. I know, ain't it a gas? Soapy, how's it coming? 6 minutes. You think they done it yet? You think we're all rich by now? Shut up, Andre. Andy. How you doing, fellas? How you doing out there, fellas? Whoa, ease up, Logan. It's me, remember? This where this here's wallet and watch as I took off the employee's soapy. Y'all have the vault open any minute now. Relax, Logan. We're almost home. Clang. What the hell was that? Soapy must have had the vault open. We should get a move on. Logan. Where'd Raven go? Damn it. Hey, I got it. Easy street. Here I come. Not so fast, freak. The present, somewhere outside Baghdad. Damn that Logan. Who the hell does he think he is calling me a coward? He's the one who doesn't have the guts to face up to who he really is. Me, I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done, and I've certainly got nothing to hide. You want me, Logan? Well, here I am in all my glory. Come and get me, lover. To be concluded. Wow. So that was good. Another great comic book. Another great one. Always good to read a great comic book live on stream on YouTube. I love YouTube. It's this is gonna be like my home soon. But not a lot of people know about it. So, but we'll probably be reading another comic book soon. Let's see. Let's see what we're gonna be reading. We're gonna pick out 3 and then we'll decide. All right. Let's see. We got Dark Kingdom. That's one. Let's see. DC comic book. Fighting American. That's one that we may be reading. And oh yeah, let's see. Ugh. Let's see these ones. And this is the third one we might be reading. So, a couple of different ones. One's a DC, one's a it's like part 3 or whatever. And I know that's probably crazy. We'll probably be reading. I'm not really sure which one we're gonna be reading, but yeah. I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll be back in a few hours, minutes, seconds, whenever, soon. But yeah, we'll be back. Thank you all for being here. Much love. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I thank you very much.